welcome to day 3 of our visit with our friend. We have been to church this morning, and plan A was to come home, get some lunch, and then go out and see some local sights in downtown Jacksonville. Plan B, when we saw that the weather forecast is for like 60% chance of rain this afternoon, plan B is to go see the sights, and then we'll come home and eat lunch afterwards. Hopefully we can get to the mall before the rain. Stop 1 on our tour is Old Arlington. This is the Norman Film Studios. Way back in the silent movie era, they used to make silent movies here, a lot with African Americans. Back then, Jacksonville was a popular place to make movies, before they moved out to Hollywood. The last time we were here was a while back, and they were hoping to raise funds for more restoration in this area, but now we see there's a sign out here that says it's actually a city project. That's pretty exciting because it means that it will get done. And the estimated completion you can probably see is winter 2022, so that's not too much longer from now. There are a couple of plaques through the other side of the fence. Obviously it's fenced off now. Tell about the movie industry here in Jacksonville. They're difficult to read. They've not been kept up and they're peeling. Next to the movie studio is just a plot of green, and it's owned by a church, the Circle of Faith Ministries. But originally this belonged to Norman Studios also. There was a big pool out here, a swimming pool, and that was used in the movies. It's been filled in now. As you can see, it's all completely covered up. When we were here a while back, the hope was to purchase this piece of property too and uncover the pool and make it truly a big exhibit.
We've made it to downtown Jacksonville, and our friend looked up on a website, can't remember now what it is, some quirky sights to see, and he likes to do that different places that he goes. And of course I've grown up with this lighthouse being here, so I no longer think about it, but it was on the list. This is the lighthouse for the First Baptist Church parking garage. And yeah, I've grown up with it my whole life, but it was on his list, and we are taking him around to see all the quirky things on his list, and here we are. So it's just on the corner of a parking garage for First Baptist, but it's now iconic. And if you turn around with the lighthouse behind you, you'll see the other quirky thing on the list, and that's the little U-Haul truck on the top of their building. Again, that's been here a really long time. Maybe not my whole life, but a long time. So that's kind of fun. And while we're waiting to cross the street, I thought I'd show you this lovely church with beautiful stained glass. It is not used. The church is not used anymore. Sorry, I don't have it on my little handheld tripod thing, so I apologize if it's bumpy.
This was St. Paul's Episcopal Church.
Ah, this was St. Paul's Episcopal Church, or it still is because it still has a name, but yeah, that's nice. And across the street is the yummiest smelling barbecue ever, Jenkins Barbecue, which I think is now pretty iconic. It's been there a long time. We are walking toward a park, so we're going to cross another road while smelling the barbecue, and I'll film again when we get there. And we walk down to the park. It's Cancer Survivors Park, and it has all the bridges of Jacksonville. This park is just past Florida State College at Jacksonville downtown campus.
I don't know if you can read this, but the sculpture that Lisa just showed was entitled Cancer, There's Hope. It's the last work of the world-renowned sculptor Victor Salmones. I apologize to Victor's family if I haven't pronounced that correctly. He claimed it to be his finest, a labor of love. The back 5 figures are cancer patients and their supporters preparing to enter treatment. That's represented by the maze. Notice the fear, determination and hope on their faces in contrast to the joy of the front 3, signifying successful treatment. Here's the maze. And a happy family.
And to the left of the statue, just past them, are the bridges. This one in front is the Dames Point Bridge, and is it the Napoleon Bonaparte Broward Bridge is the official name, but we just call it a Dames Point Bridge. Super cool. I just noticed the St. John's River is flowing underneath. Not really, just as a sculpture, but that's neat. What would be cooler is if they made the river a water feature. That would be cool. Kind of would make sense. And the red bridge is the Matthews Bridge. They have some plaques of meaningful things. I'm not going to read them all. You can come here and see it for yourself. So now we're back at the top of the park. This is Dames Point, Matthews, and now we're going to go over. This is the Hart Bridge and the Main Street Bridge, the blue one. And I'm guessing this is meant to be the Acosta Bridge. Is that the one that's 95?
Yeah.
So this one's boring. I want to go over the Main Street Bridge. Okay, maybe we'll walk across the Hart Bridge now, just because, and then we can walk across the Matthews Bridge and end up on the other side again. This is fun.
So one last trip across the white bridge that we missed on the first round.
And yes, one last trip across the bridge, and this is, I'm guessing, the Acosta Bridge. Because we still haven't seen any listing of all the bridge names, so that's strange. And there's a little gazebo in here. This is my favorite bridge. I really think it's lovely. My great-grandpa called it the bow tie bridge. I think it's really attractive. Pretty. And now we're saying goodbye to the park, and we're going to go on some other adventures. We may or may not take you along with us depending on how fun they seem. We'll see how it goes. It's a bit of an adventure for us in figuring out what we're doing. And we are bringing you along on the next part of our adventure because it worked out that we're going to 1748 Bakehouse in Springfield. Oh, and there's drums in the window of this pawn shop. Yay! Okay, so I'm very excited to visit this bakery. I've been following it on Instagram for a while. So 1748 Bakehouse, if you're watching this, thanks for posting on Instagram because otherwise I wouldn't have had a clue. So now I'm here. Exciting. I don't know if I can't get the banner they have, but here we are outside the bakehouse. So I'll try to take you in. If not, I'll show you what we get.
They have super big muffins, English muffins on top.
Wow, those English muffins look just as good as the Wolfermans we had.
You will be spoiled for choice because they have strawberry lemon poppy seed cupcake and blueberry lavender pastry.
Blueberry lavender. Well, that I definitely have to get. How can I pass that up? They also have vegan options, which is really nice. I don't know if they're gluten-free, but I would expect that there are. And they have a table of things you can purchase, just pre-packaged and things. They also have fresh veggies and stuff over there, and a refrigerator section. This is amazing. And now I'm going to let you go so I can get food.
Our haul from 1748 Bakery was a selection of hand pies. Trying not to handle these too much because they're Lisa's, but this one is a street corn one. And then I'm sorry, Lisa, I do have to take it out.
Okay.
So I can show you the other one is blueberry lavender. And I got a pear cheesecake hand pie, so we'll look forward to eating those later. We're on our way home now. We've been downtown. We drove round and round and round looking for a gator statue. It's actually in Metropolitan Park, but it's really difficult to get to. A lot of construction. It's about impossible to see where it is. Fortunately, John was in the car and his eagle eyes spotted it. I thought it was going to be closer to the road. We have had a fun day and we've been blessed with mostly dry weather. We got a few sprinkles. We were concerned that it wouldn't last, but it did. We're heading on our way now. We're on University Boulevard and heading towards home. Thanks for watching. Give us a thumbs up, hit subscribe below, and we'll see you next time.